there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. Yes! Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is January 7th, 12:48 hours, and I'm here with the lovely and effervescent Bill Jones. So sounds like a lounge singer.
I do.
Tonight, at the Astor Lounge, it's Bill Jones and the Hep Cats.
Yeah, I don't have any hip cats though.
Hep. They gotta be Hep Cats.
What's the difference between a hip
I
and a
don't really
hep?
know, it's a 50s thing. You'd look it up.
Nope.
Before my time, but it's a thing. So what do you got? You're doing. Oh, this is sexy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's way better.
Apart,
That's cool.
and this will fit in the rack and mount. And
Yeah. Do you have a front plate for it?
working on that. I have the design done. I got to either talk to Moose or Batman or.
But it doesn't have a front plate.
It doesn't have a front plate. But
Why not
but
use
it
it?
will.
Why not just use one of the millions of like broken rack mount thing? Like take some junk rack mount thing and that has front plate.
Because then this will have like a properly mounted like, switch.
Oh.
It'll have, and the way it's going to put all the power is going to come through Ethernet cables.
Okay.
Off of this box and into the punch panel that's above it. And I didn't even thought of that.
Okay.
We just got all that stuff in from Dart. Or
Yeah. Oh, all the big Ethernet
and a bunch
donation.
of yellow cable came with it, which is unlike any other cable we
So
have.
that's power cable.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now it's got to be diamond plate, right?
You have a piece of
Gotta be
diamond plate up there. And we
I got a
probably
piece of diamond plate. We can cut it down. I can cut it to fit. It's got to be diamond plate, man.
Well, it's got to go in the mill. That's the
Yeah, I
that's
can
the
do
only
that.
thing. But I was going to use that piece of metal right there because it's just laying
This?
around down here and have it chop out the pieces I need.
Yeah.
But if we can make it work, I don't care what it's made of. I just need some metal.
Okay.
Because these things have to just kind of mount here.
It's so sexy.
So
I like
it'll
it.
end up being. It'll end up being, here and here. There'll be a 6 gang here and then a 4 gang there. And
Okay.
then
You're not going to use these things though, right? I mean, this is like residential type walnut.
That's what I'm going to use.
No,
'cause that's
no.
the only way it works.
We can do it better than that.
Unfortunately, we can't.
We can.
The plugs that we have.
can totally do better than that.
The plugs that we have.
They're Keystone jacks.
If you've got better Keystone jacks that are, whatever, but
Checking computer sciences, I think we
the fact
do.
is, this little clipping design is designed specifically. Or
Yeah,
vice
it's Keystone
versa.
jack. I understand.
But, if you push it through a panel or whatever, it doesn't mount as securely, and that's a big, big deal when you're talking about power. You don't want your wires.
Yeah. Oh, I
So-
totally agree. But can't we just run an umbilical out the back of that up to the punch block?
It could.
Okay.
But doing it this way lets us be able to go, okay, we need to move everything out of this rack, or we need to move this stuff down,
Okay.
and be able to unplug everything, move it around, then plug everything back in. That's a big deal.
I've got your solution.
Okay.
I'll be back. Darn it! Come on, Omni Dog! We've got a solution for Bill! Darn it! No, come on! Come on! Where is it? Shit, I saw it. I saw it. I can't. No, hang on. Is that? Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, we got 2 of those there, and that's totally another one. Okay, we're on it now. I got it, Dave. Ha! Oh, hey, you guys got to meet this dude. This gentleman you will be seeing in upcoming videos.
Hi,
Tell him who you are.
I'm Scott Martinez.
Scott Martinez.
I'm with NC Plot Software.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what NC Plot software is, you're about to. It's a really cool thing. That one guy wrote the program. It's awesome. This is like if you found out that, I don't know, AutoCAD was actually written by 2 guys in a dorm room. Okay, it's a thing. He's a really cool guy. I got to talk to him earlier. He's really neat. Bill! I am a golden god! I have your solution.
I hate to break your heart, though.
What?
These are only 6-pin. I already evaluated these, and they're only 6. In fact, these are only 2.
Those aren't RG45s?
They're RJ45s, but they're intended for like hyperphone or stupid phone or megaphone or whatever the
Gramophone.
I'm sure somebody came up with a wonderful standard that says we can put digital information down a phone line and your phone can tell you who's calling you too or whatever. I don't really know.
They did that a while ago. It was called ISDN. But
okay, but my point is these are 6-pin.
So
we get 2 more pins. 24 gauge Ethernet supposedly is supposed to be able to pull 3.5 amp. And that's big when we're trying to push as many cameras as you want to push.
But,
so that we lose 3.5 amps every pin we don't have.
Or
every set of pins. I know, it's beautiful, and I looked at them and I was like, oh yeah, this is, and then I looked and I counted the pins and I went, now I'm sad. Now I got sad.
All right, plan on using something like this. I'm going to figure it out.
You can try and figure it out.
We're not. It can't. This is ugly. It works. It totally works. But it's ugly. No. It's got to be pretty. No, it's got to be pretty. It's got to be nice. This is bullshit. It's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's normal.
No, it's
normal.
jank. It's jank, and we don't do jank. This is art. This is nice. This is exceptional engineering. And it's what you do. That's why you are here doing this. Is because you're an exceptional engineer.
If I had what I normally have,
I will get you the parts.
Something like this.
A regular RJ45 patch panel like this is not an expensive thing. I will get you one. I will find them. Somebody watching this will donate a couple if you need.
It's not the patch panel. It's the connector. If I can get.
Yeah, but you can get these that take these. You can get them that take keystones, you can get them that already have it in there with all 8 terminals, and then you just punch down on the back. I've got one somewhere that on the back just has punch down blocks. It's not that big a deal. We can do this. I mean, if I got to buy them new, they're like a couple bucks, but it's not. Somebody out there, somebody watching this right now has some laying around. It's got to have all 8 positions. Just a regular, it can be single rack mount or a dual rack mount.
I know what you're talking about.
It could have the built-in ones with the punch down blocks on the back, or it could have the keystone holes and we just snap the things in. It'd be better if they were like all together and not keystone, because then we don't have to buy separate plugs and the plugs are expensive. What are you wondering?
I wonder if I can just take this.
I wonder if you can just add more pins.
Or no, it's molded in. This is not the right screwdriver for this job. Get in there. But I'm wondering if, god damn it. Never have
any problems there?
Yeah, always. His name's Chris. He's kind of a problem.
I have nothing but love for you.
I know. Love and contentment.
And sunshine.
And sunshine.
That's a neat tool. What do you got there?
I have no idea.
It's not a Gerber.
It's a Gerber, I think, but it's like a Gerber.
It's a Gerber?
Something, I don't know.
It's a Gerber.
My in-laws bought it for me for Christmas. It's been extremely helpful in the sense that now I don't have to go to the tool room every 5 minutes for a friggin' screwdriver or something, but it's a
Leatherman.
A Leatherman. Okay.
It's a Leatherman. Let's not ever confuse a Leatherman with a Gerber. It's nice though. It's actually very nice.
It's not bad. It doesn't feel as robust as like my wife has a Leatherman.
It's a Skeletool. I mean, it's
hers is big and bulky, and I love it because I feel like I could drive over it with a train and it'd be almost all right.
Because you got a mind.
Yeah. You need a this thing. I feel like I'm gonna break it in any moment, but
you might. You're quite burly.
I am. Most of it's fat though. It's insulation.
That's how
I can live in this robotic.
I'm looking at all that fur.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it is kind of cold down here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keegs. Appreciate that. Glad the air conditioning works.
Yeah, the air conditioning in the winter works perfect.
Yeah, air conditioning works great in the winter.
But I'm kind of chunky, so it doesn't really matter.
I think you're pretty. What? It's not gonna work.
You don't think
it's not gonna work? It's not gonna work.
Why do you have to fill me with such contempt?
I'm not filling you with contempt. I'm telling you, it's not going to fruit. Because you're trying to put 10 pounds of shit in a 2-pound hole.
That's my job, man.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do for a living.
For those of you that don't know, he designs and builds radiosonde transmitters. Like weather balloons, the brains of a weather balloon. That's what he does. Freaking genius.
So, I can probably wait for something, or I can just proceed forward and be done with this thing. If I was going to do this, and I was going to do this like the way I would do this, I'd spin a PC board, and that would be awesome. And then I'd just mill the holes and everything line up, and be a couple of screws, and it'd be all sexy and stuff.
How fast can you get it done if I just let you go?
I probably can be done today. Be
done today.
Metal's done.
Be done today. Get it banged out.
How about this? We'll call it the Mark 1.
All right, this is a Mark 1, but
Good one, Mark
it's
2.
subject to future revision.
All right.
Get it done today because we need the cameras to work.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Bill Jones!
What do we got here? Looks like they're covered. I don't have any wrenches.
You don't need any wrenches.
Well, I need to take it apart to see how it mounts.
What do you mean?
Well, how does this mount to this?
You don't care. You mount this to the thing. It's great. What? No, it works. It's a great idea. You don't need nothing. It just terminates right in. It's a punch down block. It does the thing and it goes and it's got all the
I'm okay
pins
with
and it
the
works just
punch-down
fine.
block. I want this block. No.
No, you can't do that.
Yes.
You just put the whole
Yes.
thing on the back. That's rack mount. That's rack mount. What more could you want, man?
I don't want cables.
There won't,
just coming out of
there
it.
won't. There are no
Yes,
cables.
there will.
Come out. You put this on the thing.
It doesn't fit in this configuration.
Ah!
Let the mechanical mind take it apart
Okay.
and see how it fits together.
Okay.
And maybe I can make this work. If I can't, I'm going to go the other way. But if I can make this work, I
No,
will.
this is the way. This is the way. This is the one true way. This is the righteousness and the light. Or something.
Something. Let me take it apart and get back to you.
This is the droids you're looking for.
I know.
Okay.
This would be really cool if it mounts, because then I can label it and everything. It'll be really sweet.
It's the greatest idea ever.
You're very excitable today.
I am. I'm in a good mood.
I'm glad you're in a good mood.
Okay.
I've been up since 6 this morning, working on this already, so.
I was up into the
you
wee
changing
hours
my
dealing.
design in the midst of doing
you may
this.
not have noticed this, but a rather prominent internet celebrity dude took a mighty big poo on my head. You have no idea.
No, I have no idea what you. Oh, with the high voltage.
Yeah,
stuff.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, like, everybody on the internet hates me today.
Wasn't that the guy we were giving shout-outs to, and he was giving shout-outs to us about a month or two ago?
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah, the guy who just rambled about how we're 50 old guys sitting around and making thousands of euros a week
Yeah.
off of YouTube. Yeah, you should show him what we actually make one of these days.
No, it's fun to. I'll just let people believe yeah. That's,
Oh, okay.
That we have.
crudgy old guys sitting around in a
Wait,
big
he's
old
British?
facility.
Yeah, he's British.
I've never actually watched this stuff because I'm too busy with other things to. I like put the captain's blog on at work in the morning, and then I like go to work and I'll be like programming or designing or whatever I'll be doing, and it'll be like covered, but I'll be listening to you scream and run around the lab. So
Bringing you stuff. That's
bringing me stuff that totally fucks up my design.
It doesn't. It's a great design. It's exactly what you wanted. You just don't know that yet.
The locks in this room work. Do you know?
That one does.
That one does?
Yeah.
Do we have another lock that he doesn't have a key
We
to?
can work
'Cause
on. He
wanna
doesn't
just-
have the key to that. Nobody has the key for that.
I know,
lock.
but the 50% guarding it from Chris is not 100%.
You could get like a door jam.
Good point.
That could work.
But I'd have to put like the door, put the chair up against the door, would be on the outside. Not
No, use the white stick things.
white stick things.
We got like 50 of them donated as just I don't know why. I never asked for them. They just came in with a load of other stuff. They're these white. There was a couple down here.
I guess I could always tie the.
No, it's like a door wedge thing. It's like a meter-long stick with a U on top and a foot plate on the bottom, and you lock it under a doorknob and you kick it to the floor.
It's a great idea, but it only works from the outside. That door swings out.
Oh, you're screwed.
You would
then.
still be able to get in.
Well,
here.
cool. We can try those anyway. Give me one. Well, yeah.
I'll be
Make
trapped.
sure they'll cancel.
Yes. Well, we'll drop food down the air vent and stuff.
Oh, there's the emergency hatch. I probably.
Yeah, you've got the fire hatch. You're totally
That's
cool.
locked on the outside. So I'll go.
Yeah.
Isn't it like? Oh, I'll find a way.
Well, it's not actually a fire escape.
I've
It's,
got a
it's
soldering iron.
access
I
for moving
try and
equipment
burn
in here.
through. It would take forever. By the way, whoever donated these, I now love them.
That would be Chris. She donated a few,
I
like
love these.
a couple hundred.
Walking around the lab, especially in storage, because I think we keep blowing bulbs or something down there.
Well, it's right
One of
under high
these on.
voltage.
Yeah, one of these on. It makes it awesome because then I can. That's how I found all the cable I need and all that jazz.
Well, cool. All right. This is what you want.
I'm gonna go take it
This
apart
is,
right
no,
now.
hang on. Sleep. This is the part for what you want. Believe in it. Be happy. You will wake up in joyful and refreshed.
Okay, now I'm awake again.
There.
Man, it doesn't look like this will fit, but I'll try.
Die in a fire. In a fire! I hate you all. You're fired. You're fired. Twice. All right, what you got, Bill?
So you brought me the panel, and
Yeah.
I took it apart, like I said I would,
Yeah.
and it's the perfect part. You
See?
brought me the perfect part.
See? It's because I love you. You
need-
mock me,
You
you
really
give me
need to stop
so
telling
much-
me that you love me,
I
though.
do love you.
It's a little
I
creepy.
do love you. Well, I'm a little creepy. But see, I brought you the perfect part. I tell you, you gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. It's what I'm here for.
Okay.
All right, so for the rest of you, we're down here. This will be classroom number 1, and it's looking pretty rough. So we got. Oh, dude. Joe's here. Joe! Doo-doo. Joe! Joe's here. His truck's out front. He's here somewhere.
It's like it's Christmas Day.
Well, I got a project for him if I can find him. Joe! He's here somewhere. Where's Joe? Omni, go find Joe! Go find Joe! You're not helping. By the way, guys, something everybody needs to know. We've had a ton of support with people that wanted to help us get like parts and that for the big Boxy surveillance system and all that on the Boxy project. One of the hardest things for us to get was balance. Locally, they're really expensive, like 20, 30 bucks a pair. We found a place online we could get them, Deal Extreme, where we get them for like $5 a pair, but the shipping sucked and they were kind of sketchy and just, no. One of our awesome sponsors, Blue Cherry. Curtis over there hooked it up. He got them in stock, like matched their price. He's losing money on these to make this happen, but he's doing this to help out the Geek Group and all of the home hobbyists out there that want to do this. If you go to the Blue Cherry website, he matched the price. $5 a piece, boom, right there. And that's actually $5 a pair for those. And these are the exact balance we use, and you can get them on the Blue Cherry website. And if you watch my video, if you watch like this episode all the way to the end, at the end of the video is a link to my Facebook and my Twitter and the Geek Group main video channel. If you check my Facebook, there's a link posted on there. And anybody who wants to order, there's a special coupon code for the Geek Group. And any that are ordered for the Geek Group, the shipping is free. And if you're installing security cameras in your house and using the trick that we use of using Cat 5 and stuff like that, this is absolutely the way to do it. It's great. So if you are tinkering on cameras and stuff like that, and you want to be able to run cameras over long distances without expending a ton of money on coax and expensive cables, you can use these. Geek Group members, there's a secret discount on my Facebook. Thank you to Blue Cherry for hooking this up. You guys rule! All right, time is 15 hours, and the nice, shiny new rack that came in, that's going to be our big Blue Cherry rack, is now starting to get populated. We've got, most of these computers came from Pontius. These two came from Stollard Technologies. Thank you, guys. But we've got everything mounted in there. It's even on rails like it should be, which is pretty nifty. That's been the fun of figuring out how to mount all those rails. And I love these rails, the new ones here, because they go for square racks, but they don't use cage nuts. They just clip in, which is just, it's such a sweet deal to work on. But this is going to be the system. We've got, these two will be render engines. Everything else is for the security system. It's all for Blue Cherry stuff. That's the plan. Not all these computers have PCI cards. A lot of them are like PCIX and that, so we're going to work it out because the Blue Cherry systems are PCI cards. We've got computers that'll do that, and then we've got a couple more systems over here. These two are getting OSed, and then they'll go in the rack. So that's progress on that, and this will be moved into the NOC soon. Now this is the new hotness. Let me show you what we're swapping out. Is this one here, old and busted, right there on the right side. The right side rack is going away, and the new sexy compact rack is going in. If anybody out there has a duplicate to our compact rack, like a nice, pretty, sexy rack, let me know because we'd really like to get one donated, and then we'll replace this rack with that. So that's what's coming together. It's really ugly right now, but this is in development. I promise it gets a lot better looking. It really does. It takes time. It takes work. It takes energy. I've been on this all afternoon getting this squared away, but it's art. I mean, look at that. There are very few things in the world that I appreciate as much as a well-stocked rack. You get it, all that gear in there, and it's just cool looking. It's also heavy as hell, so we're gonna sort that out. But I've got to get it in there. I can't fill the whole rack because I honestly don't think the floor can take the weight. But but we're gonna get in there, get it mounted, and this is the main computers in the bottom. There'll be a few more computers in there, and then a lot of the top space will be really light because it'll just be patch panels and a screen and stuff like that. So there's no real weight to it, so you don't have to worry about that. All the heavy stuff's down low. So more as it happens, guys. Jeff, are you practicing Zen in the art of processor repair?
Yeah.
What are you doing there? You gotta tell people.
I picked up a dual-core AMD Athon 64 X2 chip, and I am unbending the pins so I can put them in these machines that are single core and so we have a little more power in them.
I gotta wonder how the pins got bent in the first place.
Someone pulling them out wasn't as careful as they should have been.
Oh, okay. And this will be like an office machine?
Yep. Probably one will go up in video production and one will go probably in the office itself.
Cool.
On the other side, we have actually a real photobox.
Six. What are you doing, Steve?
Madness. I am pulling a whole bunch to MDH and I think the rotobin room.
Okay.
So,
Six.
6.
I think that's every box we have all at once.
It is.
That's
We need more boxes. I need to be able to pull more at once. 6 is not enough.
we need more Cat 5. I solved one problem, you start another one. I just got you balance. That was the big holdup though, wasn't it? You were waiting on balance so you could be able to install more.
Yes.
Okay. Are you having fun, Steve?
We'll see. I still got to get across that.
Okay. Is there anything I can give you a hand with?
Large ladder?
Yeah, I can probably dig that up.
Okay.
All right. Batman!
What?
Where is the big ladder, sir?
What?
The big ladder.
Oh, it's the handicap lot staircase, I think. We're
Handicap
tearing
lot
down
staircase.
the ceiling in
Okay.
there. So it's probably hiding in there.
Could you grab that real quick and bring it to the lobby? Okay.
What are we doing in the lobby that we need
Steve
to
is pulling 6 Cat 5 cables simultaneously. He's pulling every box of Cat 5 we have at the same time, all the way out to here.
And these huge ladder.
He needs a big ladder.
Oh, it's for across. Right, he's got to go across the staircase. with it.
Okay. I don't know if he needs the big one or just the big one, but I know he said big ladder. I think he means
Big one.
Big-
He's probably going across the staircase above Joe Simon's artwork thing.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Because
okay.
I was like, what does he need the huge? Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. What you making, Moose?
Oh, let me show you.
Smells like happy.
So I had a really nice piece of wood, and it had a really big crack in it. So
Okay.
I sealed it off, and I put some metal shavings in it, so it'll be neat.
And you're gonna fill that with epoxy?
Yeah.
So you've got aluminum shavings and some copper shavings in here.
And a little bit further in, some brass.
Okay.
It'll be cool, I promise.
Are you gonna like cut this into sections or?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm just asking. I don't know.
I don't have a plan.
Are you gonna pour that in there right now?
Yeah.
Oh, can I watch? You're making a mess, Moose.
You'll notice the plastic.
Oh yeah. So what is this you're pouring in there?
It's just a crystal clear polyester resin.
Okay.
I love this stuff. I make jewelry with it all the time. And I've done this several times where I fill a void in the wood, and it works really well. And it machines just like the wood.
It's really sad that smell does not convey over YouTube because all my viewers would be like, "Whee!"
This is at least 10 times worse than spray paint.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's why I'm doing it in here and not in the tiny wood shop. I'd be dead by now. It'll be cool.
That's neat stuff, Moose. Hang on, we gotta get out of macro mode. There we go. Alright, what are you making over here?
We're making some thank you cards.
Oh, these are the thank you card things you've been working on for a while.
And we thought that, you know, since we're a unique organization, we should have unique thank you cards.
Yes. So this is what they look like?
Yes. I'm gonna paint them with watercolors to make them all fancy.
Okay.
But the wood that I started out with was 1 inch, and that's a little bit thick.
Okay.
And so I'm planing it down because it's too short to put it through the planer.
Okay.
And since this is really delicate, I'm using really light passes with the sharpest tool we have.
Okay. So it's one of the good Escar bits.
It's one of those roughing and finishing in one ones.
Ah, okay.
This is way overkill, but it's the smoothest finish on here of wood I've ever seen.
That's nice. Cool.
No tooling marks on that.
What do you got going on?
Getting ready for my massive 6-cable pull.
Ooh, we'll get video of that.
Yes, we're going to need bigger bridle rings between the knock and across the stairs and stuff, because I'm running out of cable room now.
I don't have any bigger, but you can run dual rows of them.
Okay, even I don't know if that's going to be enough eventually.
Okay. We can run 3 rows of them. We can always add more rows, but I can't get them any bigger than what we have.
Well, you can, but we don't have them in stock, so
Okay.
anyway.
How big do they make them?
4 or 5 inches? Yeah, you can get a huge.
The biggest they sell at the place is 2.
Oh, you can get a big
I'd have to get them special ordered, I'm guessing. Okay. What?
Hi.
Hi. Did you get the ladder, Batman? Thank you, sir.
Take a look at the wall over the knock from inside. You'll see a little bit of clever there.
Oh, okay. Let's come look at your clever. God, you're graceful. You're so. Did you see that dismount? Look at that dismount. I give him an 8 on the dismount
That
there.
takes skill.
That was. Where am I looking?
At the wall.
What the hell is that?
They always bind on the top edge of the block.
Okay.
So I threw a piece of cardboard over the wall and the cables aren't binding up anymore to pull.
Okay.
So I can now pull straight over the...
We used to use a piece of fire hose and some Velcro or rock climbing, but you know, if this works for you,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't have fire hose handy, so...
Okay, well there is
we probably
that.
have some in stock.
We have fire hose in stock and Velcro. Both are fun to make things out of. Wow. Yeah, we need bigger bridle rings. I say run a second set of bridle rings for now. Space them right next to the, well, I'd go about 2 inches off the existing ones, and then just run them as a separate run.
They're going to be fun to pull through with it, zigzagging back and
A little
forth.
bit, but you can figure it out. I believe in you. Look at the dog. She's waiting for the UPS guy. You waiting for UPS? He's not here yet. We've got some viewer mail in. It's not actually viewer mail. It was a drop-off donation, but he put it up here. This comes from the awesome gentleman Dale, who gave us a set of wrenches, combination wrenches. Another wrench set. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Some basic little hand tool things. And he donated a really cool monitor. There's a letter. Yeah, there's a letter, but it's not a letter to read on the air. It's not that kind of letter, but it's a good letter. He's a happy guy. He's actually downstairs right now ripping out old jank conduit, but he just donated a nice monitor. Cool. It's compatible with Windows 7. Duh! It's a monitor! It's compatible with Linux, too. A little adapter, you can run it on your Mac. And we've got... Check it out, look at that. Destinelle. It's from France. I wonder who sent it. You're going to have to wait and see. I'll open it up in a little bit. It's a flag. It's probably a French flag. We don't have a French flag, do we?
Well, we probably do in a package.
We have French flags, but we don't have a French flag.
Ah.
Yeah. French flags are the little flappy things you see on the front of a camera. Some people call them barn doors when they're on a light, but on a camera they're called French flags. Now you know. All right, I'll have more as it happens.
Computer at home.
Well, they're all old IDE drives, so we're never going to use them. And they're all surplus, and most of them are dead.
Don't crack the magnets.
Yeah, we're going to dismantle all these for magnets and rings for the ring launcher. So We're not gonna hurt anything.
No.
All right, is that all of them?
No, most of them are tested.
Also wait for
Do we have a bunch of DVD drives?
Yeah.
Hey,
How many?
I have like 2 boxes.
These are
of
just-
hard drives over there.
Go get them. We'll set these aside for now. I want to see how we do on hard drives. Alright, Jabroni, start sending me hard drives. Those won't work. The ones with the round thing on them won't work. Just bring them here, I'll show you. Bring the first stack of it. This kind won't work very well. Sometimes they do. Yeah, that won't work. Okay. Yeah. Neodymium yag. That's kind of like mine. Started off with this one? Yeah.
Our coherent is 250 watts continuous.
Yeah, but that costs more than the building to operate.
That's right. It's 8,000 watts in.
Yeah.
You could space these further.
No, not and be sure they'll fall over.
You hold this by the handle.
This won't be the only time we do this. I'm just dicking around. We're gonna do this down in robotics where the floor is pristine. All right, now let's we're gonna transition to these.
I would turn it towards
We'll start with the full
Jabroni.
HP tower, knock those over. They'll knock the CD drives, and knock the hard drives, and knock RAM. No, you gotta start with
Actually,
the hard drive.
I would start with the monitors.
Are they junk?
The ones behind Steve are, yeah.
Hard drive won't be able to tip a computer.
Or do we start with a photocopier? Or finish with a photocopier?
Like this is a good happy drill to start with. So you do want to ask why we're doing this on the floor?
Drill press wasn't tall enough?
Well, it's tall enough, but this was still just a little too short enough, you know. We were
Yeah,
just
you can
in that
have
in
the-
between.
The drill bit or the lamp post? No.
Okay. It's quite the lamp.
It's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
I like Batman's little spaceman mask.
It's actually metal Mikey's.
Yeah?
He keeps leaving them here.
Oh, okay.
I got like 3 of them.
But Batman and I have learned that when we have to put large holes in wood, he needs a face mask.
What?
Why were you looking at my bald spot? I saw you. I was bending over, putting that
What
down.
bald spot?
Right up here. I
Your
saw
bald
you do it.
spot's in the front. You've got like 6 feet of forehead. You have no, Bendo, you have no bald spot.
No?
No. You've got like an 8-mile forehead, but I got the same thing going, so you know I can't give you any shit about that.
Yeah. I heard someone once, just a one-liner that I heard at a bar one time. Guy who hadn't seen another guy since high school or whatever walks up, "Hey man, how's it going?" They're just BSing. It's like, "Wow, you're kind of losing your..." You can tell this guy is trashed. Looks like you're losing some hair. And the other guy, without losing a beat, "Well, you haven't seen my back yet, have you?"
Ah! I had a girl tell me years ago. She made some comment like about, do you think I'm pretty? I was like, yeah, you're pretty, you're hot. And she was like just staring at me. And I was like, all right, what do you think of me? And she's like, well, you're not ugly. Thanks. Yeah. I dated her for 6 months after that, so you know.
Guys, we have to have a sense of humor about it. Girls are all like,
Yeah,
you're a jerk.
yeah, you're not ugly. Okay, I can live with that. I've been called way worse, so yeah.
Does this make my ass look big? No, honey, your ass makes your ass look big.
I'm big boned. Don't jiggle like that. What's up, Dale?
I was just
You're
wondering.
a dirty, dirty man.
I'm dirty and I'm kind of ragged.
You've been ripping old conduit out of the basement.
Yes. And I had a question for you.
Sure.
Were you ever squirrel?
What?
Squirrel. Well, where there's a moose, there should be a squirrel.
Good God.
You've been trying to catch some of that.
I've been trying to catch that all damn day, and every time because he starts pulling, and I get the camera fired up, and he's done. Like, ah! It's my whole day. Where? I don't even know where the hell he is.
Over here.
Steve, are you gonna be pulling more in a second? Asshole! I'm trying to get a really cool transition shot of the
pulling wire.
You're pulling wire, and then when I get the camera there, you stop. I've done this like 5 times today.
He only pulls it this far.
Yeah, he pulls like one arm span, then he stops, and it takes me like 5 seconds for the camera to get going.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why I keep getting stuck. The wire keeps catching for some reason.
Are you gonna pull more? All right, then I'll wait. All right, we're down to 4 boxes. Started with 6. We're down to 4 with cable in them. We're pulling a lot of cable. This dude's doing it. Look at this, making a mess, stringing stuff all over the floor. What are you doing, Steve?
Tangling wires.
You gotta be like that.
Someone's got to do it.
You just can't have nice things.
Well, we can try.
This is that epic pull out to the MDH?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here, I'll move the mini disc while we still have mini disc.
Well, unless the cables get you first.
No, I gotta put these in AV anyway, so come on. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Come here. I'll show you something neat. All right, check this out. Mini disc decks, right there. Big professional, serious mini disc decks. I'll put the mini disc with them. And I gotta turn the lights on. I'll show you. Got some in here. We had one for a video thing that I was doing. I've actually been so close to doing a video on mini disc that we were set up for it at one point. Now I can't find the damn deck. Oh, here it is. It's down here. There's a consumer mini disc deck right there. Yeah. We've got a couple, and like I brought a couple over from home. I've got 2 portables. I've got like the most recent, the NetMD portable, and I got an older portable, and which was my first one. And I've got a rack mount full width studio mini disc deck, and those are my home ones. And then we've got more here that we've gotten donated that are for the geek group. So there's mini disc stuff coming soon. There really is. And just look at all those cameras. Look at all those cameras. Progress, growth, productivity, accomplishment, and a happy dog. Let's mess with them. Oh, they're not there anymore. They don't know. He's over here. Don't tell him.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're messing with
Nothing. I was never there. I was over here thinking good Christian thoughts.
I highly doubt it.
Mine with that phone.
Bald spot. Steve, do you need a hand?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll
You can help feed
untangle.
around this mess. Yeah.
All right.
The problem is it tangles right there. If you can just.
All right. I'm gonna hold a little tension out here, on the end.
Well, the problem is it gets stuck stuck under their cabinet.
Oh, okay. Well, here.
All laid out.
All right, here. I'll hold these three. Go.
You only need to hold these three for
These
now.
three. Okay.
That's the side I'm pulling on.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
We need zip ties.
You need zip
We
ties?
need zip ties.
I just bought a bunch of zip ties.
Well, they're not there.
No, they are not there. And it's really bad cable form up there. You're going to get hate mail about that, Steve.
It's okay.
You're a hack, Steve. Get off
I'm
the
not
internet.
networked. It's not my cabling.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they can send
That's
it to someone
IT?
else.
Who's had IT? That'd be Bill?
Bill, Enos,
Enos, Jeff, okay. Hey, Enos! You're a hack! Get off the internet! I think Bill did this up here, though. Is Bill still here?
No idea.
Okay, if you see Bill, tell him he's a hack and to get off the internet.
Oh, you're the one who put him on the internet too.
Okay, well, there is that.
You're a
No,
hack. Get off the internet.
you're a hack!
I am a hack. I'll admit it. I'm a hack.
We love
I
you.
use tools the wrong way all the time. Chisel, yeah.
All right, so I saw you're down to 4 boxes.
3. One of them is sitting idle.
Oh, okay. How much is left in the boxes?
One has about 50 feet on it. The other, hundreds.
All right.
One of those was a new box when I started. It'll be down a couple hundred feet by the time I'm done. Maybe
So
250.
we should start begging for Cat 5 again.
It's going to come up on us awful quick, yeah.
All right, cool. Donate Cat 5. we need Cat 5.
So you can watch Epic 6 cable pulls. If
Yes.
you give me more, I'll pull more.
Okay.
I wonder if I can do a 12 cable pull.
If we get 12 boxes, you can pull 12 cables. I think the theoretical maximum would be a 16 cable pull.
No,
We don't have anything that feeds more than 16 cables at a time.
the trunk between the knock and master control is going to be huge.
Like, how huge? Like,
Enough to carry every signal. For every cable in there, we need a pair. So 4 signals per cable that way, and we need one for every 4 security cables going the other way.
okay. That's a lot. And this is just camera. We haven't even got into the security stuff yet.
No.
I mean, like all the door switches and the electric actuators and
Yeah.
We've got 92 doors in this building.
92
92 doors in the building, and every single one needs a position indicator, a lock actuator, a serial connection.
Now, would we be better off building an electronic door or room controller that handles all the security at a door or room sensing and then ties back on a data bus?
It might be a good way to do it.
It'd be a perfect use of a 485 loop,
Yeah.
and we just have a redundant 485 loop that runs through the building.
And the big one, the most cable per thing will actually be temperature sensing.
Well, we can tie that into that and carry it back over digitally. Why run sensing?
The temperature sensors are going to be little thermometers with like a single wire serial thing.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a temperature sensor on a 1-foot grid of every wall in the building. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we need to be able to do real-time 3D temperature stratification maps for the whole place.
Okay.
That's all part of Boxy. Just imagine the database on that.
It's going to be terabytes a second.
It all gets updated constantly though, so we don't have to store all that data forever. It's a real-time monitoring system.
That's true, but I assume you're going to keep some data for trending.
Yeah.
Dave's got to be loving all this wire pulling now. And he continues to drill.
Ah, hang on. You're at. Yep. All right, you're almost done. All right, it's on you now.
Okay. Okay, I need that last little bit to tidy stuff up over here.
All right.
I gotta start from the, well, I gotta clean that up in MDH now, I suppose.
He's kind of a freak, Dave. Do you ever notice that?
He's a little better at this than I am.
Steve, yeah, but you can't compare yourself in cable wrapping to Steve because he's a freak.
And he's been
This
doing
is
it for a
his.
long
Yeah, I mean, this is all he does. This is like his idea of sport. He'll just sit around at home wrapping cables.
like if you shove the fish and how it climbs the tree.
Yeah.
We need that up here somewhere in the lab.
What?
Don't shove the fish and how it climbs the tree. Yeah, whole Einstein quote.
There's a whole bunch of little quotes and signs and stuff that we've got to get made, but I'm waiting until we're totally done painting, and then we'll start on wall decoration. Look at this freak! Look at this!
Yes.
God, you're a machine!
You do this enough times and it just happens. They just fall in nice loops.
It's insane to watch.
They're all like perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this not a natural way to wrap a cord?
Not that fast. Watching you do that's like watching Moose type.
Have you seen New Jeff do a figure 8 knot?
Oh, well, he taught rock climbing classes.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, he does it with a hand snap. Yeah, anybody who's ever worked in a rock gym can do that in their sleep. Because you do it 100 times a day.
The funny thing is, though, is you can't do it normally.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
do it at all, but I can do it like.
Yep. It's a gym rat thing. Yeah.
Can you do it like that?
I could for a summer, and now I can't anymore.
Oh, okay.
I just lost it. It's a knack. There's a lot, man. I mean, look at those calluses. Okay, that's.
You should see my calluses.
It's not just playing the bass. Oh, hey, here, let's.
Get off the camera and we'll see who gets to the end.
Oh God, I'm not even gonna try. You'll make me your bitch in 10 feet.
Oh, come on. This cable is not liking me. There it is. Nope, not liking me. That's falling into place. I'm gonna catch up with myself, I see. Yeah,
We're gonna do the Geek Olympics, and this is totally gonna be an event.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta do that.
Am I even allowed to enter it?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll be a gold medalist.
I don't think people can know it to. On the gray one, when I'm partway down it, I'll give it a nice toss. See how far I can throw it. I'll probably run out of room first.
Now, there's a whole bunch of people that don't truly understand what you're doing that are watching. It's like, what? What's the big deal, man? I can go it faster than that. I just do it around my elbow.
Well, I'll show them in a minute when I get on the last cable. I'll wind in 100 feet or so and throw it all the way across the room here.
I think Steve's the only one here who isn't a hack and shouldn't get off the internet.
Oh, I'm sure some people will
At least
say.
coming, from around the wire.
Trying to think what I do. I'm a hack out here. High voltage.
You're one of like half a dozen people on Earth that are allowed to run our Tesla coil unsupervised. That's got to count for something.
Good with Thumper.
I did wire up the transformer too.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
He just like crawling again.
He does that. He's kind of weird.
What's for dinner tonight, Dad? Wookiee steak, though it's a bit chewy.
Oh, God. Really?
Yep.
All right, last wire. Yay. Hey, this is easy. I don't have any other way to untangle it. Let's see what I can do here. Now that I only have one wire, this reaches a speed that's unnatural. Okay, I think I have enough in my hand now. All right, why do that?
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Are you ready?
Hang on, which way are you going? To the car?
To the lift.
To the lift. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Not one tangle, no knots, perfect. Look at that, right over the car, over the bike, little coil at the end of a couple that didn't
Well,
make
let's
it.
take a look.
No knots.
No knots.
No knots. That's why you coil. Now show them how it's done. Show them the trick.
All right, I think I showed him once before. You make a loop, just as you would take it, and you flip your arm behind and tuck it under, forward, and then behind, forward, behind. What you're doing is you're putting in a loop and then a backwards loop, which results in a kink and an unkink each pair. So when you uncoil it, every loop undoes itself. Which means you can take this and walk and it'll just uncoil off your hand, or you can walk along the wall and just lay it in with no kinks in it.
And when you do it a couple thousand times like Steve has, you don't even think anymore.
It just falls into your hand.
Yeah, you do that like I can shift. Okay, just, yeah.
I don't want to put Steve to sleep and then just put, you know, a bundle of cable in his hand. And see what happens.
A bundle, it would just sit there. Nothing would need to happen to it.
Well, bundle wrapped the wrong way. See if you notice it's wrapped the wrong way.
I've got one more pile on the floor to take care of there, it looks like.
And that huge wad is now just 5 neatly coiled bundles. Right there, done.
Which we can walk all the way
beautiful.
along the wall and just hang them up as we go.
More as it happens. All right, guys, it is 1848 hours, and this is from Sylvain Menil. Good Irish name. And we have inside, I think it's a Christmas card. Here's a Christmas card. Oh! It's Mashpri-Bjorntorg, or Mashpri-Borintorg. I can't read his writing, but I think it's Mashpri. Yeah, I'm a hack, and I shouldn't attempt to do Russian on the internet. Spasiba. You're missing a flag from France. It is now fixed. Keep up the good work. Have a wonderful 2012 year. Cheers. And then he says really horrible things about you.
Alright.
It's a thing with the Christmas cards. People just say horrible things about you.
It's okay, I know where they live. I'm Batman. I watch them sleep at night.
So we have a French flag in a Raja grip. Here we have Ziploc. In France they have Raja grip.
Raja grip.
That's the thing. It's just weird. Every bag you open in America is Ziploc. It's a thing.
Maybe that's French for Ziploc.
I can't. Oh! It's different. This is the first one we've gotten without grommets. It's really soft. It's like silk.
That is French.
That would be something the French would send us. Is so.
Well, this is designed to go on a pole. That's why. That's why it's got the little tie at this end, and it's got a little tube here that you can stick it into.
I think you got a zip tie long enough so it's full to go through.
Yeah, and then this end is sewn shut, so it's designed to go on a. This is like for a boat.
Yeah.
Or a
On the
parade.
French Riviera, as opposed to the redneck Riviera, which we have here, which is certain parts of Florida, the Gulf Coast side. So, there's our French flag. That's cool. Thank you, and it's a light day for Viewer Man. It's Saturday, so yeah, more as it happens.
You're right, I should get off the internet.
Hey guys! I see the racks in there.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's looking hot.
You need put these parents.
Yeah, we got something to clip these tires.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What are you doing?
We are dropping the cables in the hole so it doesn't look like a horrible mess, just kind of a little bit of a mess right
Okay. Are you gonna go down off that hook there? Or are you gonna come clean down off the wall?
Either way, we're gonna have to come over.
Oh, you gotta go on this side of the rack? Okay, well then I'd come off the hook.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a master plan anyway.
Okay. It's cool. It's looking nice.
It's getting there.
Now, what's that punch down block for?
We would like to have 2 48-port panels and have one be the input, one be the output to the Blue Cherry system.
Alright, but we've got this nice big one here. What's that gonna be? I thought that was gonna be cameras.
Blue Cherry, and that one will all be cameras.
Okay, so this will be all the cameras coming in, and then this is going out to the Blue Cherry.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it.
It's having inputs separated from outputs, it just makes things a bit more clean.
And we're gonna start with a pair of 48-port panels.
Well, we've got a 48.
This is a 90.
That's 96 there, so you've got a 48 there. You need another one of those.
Right.
Do we have one?
No.
Alright, so we need a 48-port patch panel for Cat 5e.
Right.
Okay.
For right now, we're going to put 24-port in there because they take up the same amount of space.
Okay.
So we reserve that space and it looks better.
So we have another 24?
Oh, we've got a 30.
No, it's 20. 32?
32.
Okay, so that'll start.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, cool.
So it'll get us
And
there.
every single one of those will be a camera somewhere. And then it comes down out into a patch cable, which will go in for the Blue Cherry stuff. That gives us our chance to separate out power and audio and everything. Okay.
Correct.
Excellent. Well, cool. Well, you gentlemen keep rocking out. I'm gonna go home and edit so that you can be famous.
Again.
Hey, you're a pretty man.
So I still think if someone sends us a Polish flag, we need to put it on the west side of the building. And like you said...
And on the east side, we'll put a Dutch flag. Yeah,
Right.
all right.
Any of the Grand Rapids natives will get that because...
It's a thing.
If we really want to go there, we can put an African flag on the south side. I don't know which country, but...
I'm not entirely sure how racist that is, but I know it's enough that we're going to get hate mail over it.
People in Africa too, like South Africa and...
Yeah, the white people in Africa, most of the black people hate really bad nowadays.
Oh.
You might have heard about Nelson Mandela did a
whole
thing.
apartheid thing.
Yeah, that whole apartheid thing. Yeah, the white people in Africa were kind of dicks for a long time. Yeah.
Screw the Dutch!
Kind of like the white people in the southern part of the United States were pretty much dicks for a long time. Yeah. So, the Polish flag, the Dutch flag, we can pick on white people. That's cool. We don't get to pick on black people. Yeah, because we're white, so we can pick on that. But we don't know. No, I ain't picking that fight, man. I know. Oh, shut up! I'm going home so I can get more hate mail, because I didn't get like 2,600 hate mails over the past 24 hours. So, because I need more. Now it's going to be race stuff. Oh, you're racist. All right. You guys have fun? I'm Chris Boden. That's Dave Harwood. And you're not. And we will see you tomorrow here on the Captain's Blog. That's it. Oh, yes. I am a golden god!